How does the stock market work? Today we discuss stock market related doubts and questions. So let's start. In investing in the stock market can seem like a crazy prospect for the generation of young adults that have 2 cents in their pocket on hundred thousands students loan for degree that they do not use the even it's done right. You can take that 2 cent, turn it into the 3 cent, and will is not that the goal. In all serious, the stock market of often received has a big scary bypass of the any that it unsuspecting investor alive and is the path of the magnitudes of wealth for theirs that the understand its will those perception can be true understanding the stock market and the succeeding and the marketing making money with it is far easier than you might expect. In order to understand the stock market first, we need to understand just what a stock market is. Stock market, our wish now has a share is a financial token or the true treatment that the signifies ownership of the company is some proportion. Basically, if Amazon had the 1,000 shares and both one share would own 1,000 of Amazon. In the reality, Amazon and companies alike have a million of shares, but that some of their point even you own the stock, that mean that you own a perception of that company and has a value of company increases. So does your stock price. They are also common and perhaps stock with refer to the voting rights of the share shareholder. Common shares have when you have voting rights, you can vote on things like a board, election, merger, and other financial discussion. Prepared share, however, I called the because they get a preference. Even a company pay a dividend, which is basically a split of profit of company with the shareholder, and they also get a preference in other financial situation. Stock can get much more complicated that but their simple understanding will serve. Okay, enough to the basic investor The next thing you might be wondering is where the exactly companies will sell the stock, and the exactly companies will sell a stock, and that answer is simple. To give money, stock allow a company to raise the massive stock amount of the operating capital. With the modern stock market often bases the value of the company, it's the potential earning down the line. That's mean the relatively small companies can earn the million or even the billion if the investor think they can succeed in the future. So then if company want to sell their shares, many need a places to do it. Enter the stock market. Companies list the entire public offering of IPO on the exchange. This the essentially change the status of company from a privately held the businesses to the publicly trade. One IPOs can get a less founder each out their stake, or just let company raise money once to company stock via listed on the exchange. The public can the trade them. The usually prices will be fractures, correct trades, and the fluctuations are usually depend upon the company earning and the operation as measured by ratio. Price earning ratio has variety of. Okay, other other metrics. This usually where the casual investor get scored and their eye start to glaze over, but fair not eyes start glaze over, but fair not. It's not completed has a sound. It's not completed has a sound. Next, we need to understand how and why a share price fluctuates, and the stock market is the composed of the million of investors and the individual traders who all feel the different way out about a company. They will make a independent choice, and they need of negative movement of the stock if more people buy. This video is divided in two parts, so next part is coming soon. So like, share, subscribe Speed Info YouTube channel.